Several experts are expressing concern over the increasing number of obese and diabetic individuals in the Philippines. Here's a report by MJ Mondejar.
According to the Food and Nutrition Research Institute study in 2018, the number of obese individuals in the Philippines stands at 5.6 million. FNRI specialist Chona Patalen attributes obesity to an imbalanced diet, excessive eating, and lack of exercise. The data mentioned was collected before the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns, which limited people's mobility. Given the high number of those individuals before the pandemic, experts are worried about the potential increase of obesity cases now.
So kung ganito na po kalaki yung ating pre-diabetes in the Philippines noong pa man before the pandemic, tapos nakita po natin na tumaas yung ating overweight and obesity in 2021, malamang po ay tumaas po ito this time.
Diabetes is closely associated with obesity, as reported by the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2020. Diabetes ranks among the top killer diseases in the Philippines, along with heart diseases, cancer, and cerebrovascular diseases. Professor Hercules Calianta from UP Diliman College of Human Kinetics suggests using a person's waistline measurement to determine obesity, in addition to BMI.
The waist circumference that is tolerable with respect to overweightness, well, normal weight is 35.25. So beginning 36 upward, you are already overweight.
The rising rates of obesity and diabetes call for prompt government intervention, according to experts.
Kasi hindi po nagagamot ang diabetes, pero bumababa po ang symptoms at dahil po sa exercise, nabubuhay muli yung kanilang mga receptors ng insulin.
To maintain good health, experts recommend engaging in 150 to 300 minutes of physical activity per week. With the recent lifting of the state of public health emergency due to COVID-19 by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., more Filipinos can now move freely. Experts hope for the creation of more walkable lanes, especially here in Metro Manila, to promote physical activity and discourage sedentary behavior. They advise the government to focus on promoting healthy lifestyles and providing nutrition education to gradually address the growing problem of obesity and diabetes. For Government of Philippines, MJ Mondejar, SM9 News.
The Philippine government said it will use the Joint Commission meeting to discuss the possible repatriation of overseas Filipino workers serving death sentences in Malaysia. Jean Domingo reports.
The Philippine government intends to discuss with Malaysia the issues of OFWs currently facing death sentences in the said country. This was said by President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. in a media interview on the last day of his visit to Malaysia. According to the President, the Philippines and Malaysia Joint Commission meeting will be the platform for the matter.
Well, one of the important things, the items that we talked about, was the convening in October of the JCM, which is the joint commission mechanism that we have between Malaysia and the Philippines. And I'm sorry?
Ministerial.
Yes, at the ministry level.
President Marcos also said that he brought up the case of 56 Filipinos included in the death row in Malaysia. PBBM expects that the issue will have answers in the Joint Commission meeting between both countries.
So it was my suggestion to Prime Minister Anwar upon the briefing of the DFA that we can take up the repatriation of Filipinos in the next convening of the Joint Commission.
According to the Department of Foreign Affairs, at least 83 Filipinos overseas are on the death row in different countries because of various offenses, and 56 of them are in Malaysia. Moreover, 30 of them were convicted of murder, 18 of drug trafficking, and 8 fought against the Malaysian king during the 2013 Lahad Datu siege. Meanwhile, President Marcos and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim announced the result of their bilateral meeting. President Marcos thanked the government of Malaysia for their invitation and for the opportunity to strengthen their relationship with the Philippines. The Philippine-Malaysia Joint Commission meeting between President Marcos and Prime Minister Ibrahim also aimed to discuss priority cooperation in various areas of mutual interest. For God and my beloved Philippines, this has been Jean Domingo, SMNI News.